Keep in mind, this is the same administration who says that they don't want men, i.e. trans women, competing against women in sports. Collegiate sports, where the NCAA testified that there were 11 collegiate trans athletes, 11 of them. But listen to what they say women need to compete against in order to be in the U.S. military.
War does not care if you're a man or a woman. Neither does the enemy. Nor does the weight of your rucksack, the size of an artillery round, or the body weight of a casualty on the battlefield who must be carried. This is not about preventing women from serving. We very much value the impact of female troops. Our female officers and NCOs are the absolute best in the world. But when it comes to any job that requires physical power to perform in combat, those physical standards must be high and gender neutral. If women can make it, excellent. If not, it is what it is. If that means no women qualify for some combat jobs, so be it. Today, at my direction, each service will ensure that every requirement for every combat MOS, for every designated combat arms position, returns to the highest male standard only. I'm also directing that warfighters in combat jobs execute their service fitness test at a gender-neutral, age-normed male standard scored above 70%. Simply put, if you do not meet the male-level physical standards for combat positions, cannot pass a PT test, or don't want to shave and look professional, it's time for a new position.
And this is why all of this malarkey that they espouse about protecting women and girls, it just needs to stop. It needs to stop, because if you're protecting women and girls, imagine being a young woman or a girl who has put your entire stock and your family's livelihood into your military career. And Pete Hegseth is now coming along and telling you that you don't qualify because you don't meet, quote unquote, the male standard. What is the male standard? And to be completely frank with you, the male standard is probably substandard to that of the female. Let's be clear about that. But I need you guys, when you are hearing all of this rhetoric that they espouse on the right about trans women coming for women and girls, look at how they treat women and girls when given the opportunity to advance women. They tell women, no, you have to compete with biological men. And he's talking about competing with men who are in full-blown testosterone mode, right? Not a trans woman who is hormonally balanced. I have less testosterone in my body than cis women. I have so little testosterone in my body that my endocrinologist prescribes testosterone to me. That's how low my testosterone is. But trans women are a threat when competing against women, but cis heteronormative men are not. What in the alternate universe is happening here? And I know people are going to come up with 1,001 excuses about why one is okay and why one is not. Either it's okay or it's not. Because you could very easily create a female standard and a male standard to allow women the same advancement opportunities as their male contemporaries. But you won't do that because that would actually be the right thing to do.